Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking into the disappearance of Seth Allen Uptain. And Seth went missing April 4th, 2010. He was only 32 years old. Casper, Wyoming. He was about 6 foot tall. And let's see what it says. It says the last weekend they saw him, he went to church with them and then he left to go get coffee during the service. But I don't know if he ever came back. And then it says he was known to be in Wheatland, Wyoming after he left Casper. But I don't think he had a vehicle. I don't know. Strawberry blonde hair. It was clean shaven. May have a beard. Hazel eyes. I wonder if he had a vehicle. Sound like he had allergies maybe. Let's see. Charlie Project. There's several photos. Says he was born October 2nd. 1977, he'd be 45 years old now, 6 foot tall, was wearing a black wool overcoat, a light colored button down shirt, a sweater vest, brown dress pants, and brown dress shoes. Wears eyeglasses but may not have them with him, nervous habit of wiping his eyes, and they may become red or swollen. Clean shaven at the time of his disappearance but may have grown a beard. Is missing the tips of his middle and ring fingers on his left hand. Last seen in Casper, Wyoming. Family stated he had been having severe personal problems starting about 2 years before his disappearance. He was unemployed. He'd run out of money. He had been in jail. He was living in a trailer without any electricity or running water. I can relate to that. We didn't have electric or running water for like 2 years. The last time his family saw him, Upton had seemed very depressed and agitated. He went to church and during the service left to go get coffee. He never came back, never been heard from again. He wasn't wearing a warm coat, and he didn't take any of his belongings or money with him. He does not have his eyeglasses or identification, so he didn't even take his identification, and he didn't call and say, hey, will you mail me my ID or my birth certificate or anything to get ID, which normally someone would do if they left without it and they moved or something. His case remains unsolved. Mills, Wyoming police are investigating. If you have any information whatsoever, please contact them and let them know. Somebody out there has to have seen him or know where he's at, right? And some of the places he's listed online as having lived was mentioned as Bar None, Wyoming, Mills, Wyoming, Casper, Wyoming, Natrona, Wyoming, and Greenville, South Carolina. And since they said he was headed in a direction that would probably take him towards Colorado, but I don't think he had a vehicle, so I don't know how he would have got there. And there's no John Does really in Wyoming, hardly at all. It's not that there's no one missing, it's just it seems like they either haven't found any skeletal remains or they don't have them in NamUs or something like that. I don't know. I just don't ever see any. So we have Colorado. That's where I'm going because they have unidentified males in Colorado. They have John Does. So there's this John Doe found October 2nd, 2017. Estimated year of death 2012 to 2017. And I thought he looked similar. I'll show you the pictures of Seth Allen Uptain and then the picture of the John Doe. And that doesn't mean it might be him. It's just I thought he had a similar look. And so he was found in Nederland, Colorado. I may not be pronouncing that right. Boulder County. A hiker located a human skull near Mud Lake in 2017. Additional searches were undertaken in the area, but they didn't find any additional remains. So there's a John Doe in Colorado. We're going to look at some more of them. There was one in Watkins, Colorado, found February 28, 2014. Pre-age before 50, under 50. A near full skeleton remains found February 28, 2014. Male found while irrigation workers were attempting to increase the depth of a drainage ditch. And it gives where they were found. Carpet found near the body. Sock, earrings on the body. I don't think he wore earrings, but... And then we have one found in Holly, Colorado, December 12, 2015. About 6 foot tall, about 180 pounds, 35 to 60 years old. Estimated PMI says 5 weeks. Found in a ditch, possibly a transient. No identifying characteristics. May have been in the area since October 30th, 2015. Cause of death undetermined. Brown hair. Brown leather belt with a horseshoe pattern and round gold buckle. Ralph Lauren jeans over gray sweatpants because it's cold. I don't know if you've ever been like in Wyoming, Colorado area, but you like to layer clothes. I remember when I was a teenager, we wore like putting on 3 pairs of pants. Me and another girl, a couple other girls, I think, we would put 3 pairs of pants on over the top of each other and layer our clothes. And then you'd stay warm, it seems like. April 17th, 2017, John Doe found in Pueblo, Colorado, 5'11" to 6'3", white, Caucasian, Hispanic, Latino. Skeletal remains found after a grass fire. They were prior to the fire for several months to several years. Not recognizable, charred, burned. And then there's John Doe, also found in Pueblo, Colorado, June 7, 2019, about 6 foot tall. Subject was found floating in the Fountain River in Pueblo, Colorado. Estimated he was probably in the river for about a week. Brown hair, blue pants, multicolored underwear, and a red short sleeve t-shirt. I wonder why he was wearing his pants in the river. That sounds odd, doesn't it? Anyway, if you have any information about Seth Allen Uptain, maybe you knew him, and maybe you know what might have happened to him. Maybe you can even help them to have, like a timeline if you knew where he was at any certain time. Anyway, don't forget to pray for him and his family, as well as these John Does whose loved ones have no idea what happened to them. And feel free to leave comments, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.